Tonight, 6 months later, the Russian invasion of Ukraine continues to ramp up each day, leading to more and more destruction and death.
This week marks the anniversary of the war between Ukraine and Russia. Emma Henderson joins us now with more on how we got there. Emma, good evening to you.
Hi, Russ, Laura. So this is the moment Northeast Ohioans stopped, went out in the frigid February weather and headed to church to pray for friends and family in Ukraine and find fellowship with others. It was the first day we learned Russia had invaded Ukraine and couldn't predict where we'd be now 6 months later.
This family basement being used as a bomb shelter in Kharkiv, Ukraine, sits right over the border with Russia. While currently 5,000 miles away in Northeast Ohio, it's where Marina Didenko calls home.
We had to not only just to leave everything behind our back, just everything, our families, friends, house, work, and to start right from zero or even sometimes from minus.
Marina left Kharkiv with her 11-year-old son, having to leave some family, her husband, and dog behind because of space restrictions and Ukrainian law. The evacuation train sits 4 people to 1 seat, making a normally 12-hour journey 38, with a feeling in the air that kept even the youngest babies from crying, she remembers.
I know many people who decided to stay there only because they knew that their family will be ruined, and they preferred to die really right there rather than to go and leave them alone with their tragedy.
Then Poland, where the kindness of strangers kept her and her son, who insisted on only wearing his father's black Jordan hoodie to remember him, relied on the kindness of strangers to be fed and housed until 3 months later, America, where she tried to keep the terror of what she's experienced behind, looking forward for her child.
Shrapnel, it went through our windows, roof. We were living in the private houses like people do here. That's when we had no time to get dressed, as we heard that it started really falling right over us.
Marina wants Americans to remember that even though the war has been going on for 6 months, it's just as, if not more, devastating for the people in Ukraine as it was before the shock wore off from day one.
Just imagine, tomorrow you find out that that's it. The war started. Where will you go? What will you do? What will you do with your families?
I'm grateful to Marina for speaking with us. As you heard, she intentionally tries to look forward and not back on the past 6 months. But she did have a message for other women considering fleeing Ukraine still. She said it's hard, but she and other women who have fled with their children, they're here to help. And so is everyone that they've met along the way. Laura?
That is one super mama. Wow.
Absolutely.
All right, Emma. Thank you.